Verilo dragon isn't technically a dinosaur, but dragons are close enough.
That's also the Japanese translation. It's Borolo dragon in English. I don't know how they got those.
Who knows? Well, I still can't hear the game, but what I can do is see the action. That's what I like. There we go.
That's beautiful. I love that. We've got Danbi on player 2 side, which is rare. So for the lore, for the people who did not know, Danbi's color is entirely dependent on his port. So he typically plays a lot in port 1.
The port?
Yeah. Normally he plays in port 1 and we see a lot of red Yoshi, red Kirby.
Oh.
But on port 2 we're seeing blue.
That's really cute. I like that.
It matches the shield colors too.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Danbi, a man of the people.
Yeah.
Loves to keep the people at home informed, whereas YellowRello would prefer that you think he's player 4?
Yeah.
Right?
Shoutouts to YellowRello for allowing me this fun fact, because I swear to God, I learned about this and then only saw Danbi play as port 1 for the next consecutive 3 months.
Yeah, that's true. But YellowRello trying to look like a tri-state commentator right now.
Yeah.
That's player 4. Danbi, watch your handshake.
Oh, and that's the, you know, when you go in for the rock and he just grabs you.
He grabbed you, yeah.
He grabbed your hand.
Dude, what gets me about player 4 is that he's always ready for you to like go to the next level too. Like if you know about it and you go to like grab his hand, he's always ready with the scissors.
He's got mix-ups for his mix-ups.
I've got to know what happens if you go for the level 3 Yomi.
Honestly, I feel like that's some like dark cursed knowledge.
I feel like that's how you like at that point he's like, you've advanced, and then he punches you. That's
just
rock.
Like literally decks you. He's like, I win this exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
He just slaps you. Like, Reggie would never do that. Reggie's one of the nicest people on the planet. Just like YellowRello's gameplay tonight is nice.
That was looking nice. And honestly, I want to live in the alternate universe where that down smash hit because I love the way it was set up. It just looked so good.
Rel's really tuned into Danbi's timing right now. And I think that's so important against a character like Yoshi who can always run away from you.
Got great DI on Danbi's part, but man, Rello's just been taking it to him with these down Bs.
Well, now Rel is just continuing to keep the pressure on too, but I mean, he needs to be careful. I love that he just continues to use those back airs though, because Danbi didn't really show any answers to it. Obviously, it can go right through that egg being a multi-hit. You know, having those nice, generous hitboxes.
Ooh, the spacing from Rello hovering just outside, and then the clean whip punish with a grab on Danbi. Didn't get a lot of damage because Yoshi grabs aren't that great, and especially against Yoshi, not going to do too much. I don't think he has a jump, so yeah, he's definitely dead.
Yeah. Still,
yeah, he's got air dodge. He wasn't even going to make it, but Danbi had to make sure. Put his boot to the ground.
I think he might have made it. I think he might have made it. Yoshi's aerial drift is pretty crazy, man.
Anyone's aerial drift after that air dodge, though. I don't believe.
Who knows? The world may never know. What we know now is that it's an even game, which kind of goes into, we've talked about this before, but Rel always starts off so hot, and then I feel like he's just like, he doesn't change his game plan very much. So
yeah,
if his opponent is good at adapting and adjusting to how he's playing that day, then his gameplay doesn't really change too much, and it looks like Danbi's really starting to catch on to Rel's defense.
Oh my God, 100%.
Give him the big nose, just like my dad.
That
got a big nose, that dinosaur.
That is 100% though. The answer to what Rel had been doing has just been slowly drifting up with his double jump, waiting to super armor it, right? But at a very high percent, the armor is subtractive. You're going to get hit with the noggin flog, and you're not going to go far enough to grab the ledge.
Yeah. And Danbi, as we say, the person who makes the last adaptation is the one who wins, and that was Danbi in this case.
And I didn't mention at the start because Rel is looking so hot, but typically it's always really close between these two, but it is typically Danbi favored. However, like you said, Rello typically kind of sticks to what he wants to do, and he does it very well. But Danbi is very malleable. He's the tardigrade of players around here, honestly.
The tardigrade?
Yeah.
Is that like when Mercury's behind?
So tardigrade is able to live in any environment. It's an extremophile.
A what?
It lives in any. It can live in extreme heat, extreme cold. Does not matter. it will survive.
You're saying Danbi doesn't mind
Danbi
temperatures.
can change to his surroundings.
Which is good for him because the weather lately has been a little... I'm pulling my collar right now.
It's a solid 45 degrees, which is not that bad.
No, it was
But
colder
not
than that
great.
today.
Oh, well, when I checked my phone, it said 45.
Yeah, it must have been a while ago.
Yeah.
Because when we went out to go get food,
Yeah.
that was not 45.
37.
But it's colder than that. It's because it's super windy.
Yeah.
Feels like
27.
27. See, there you go. That's more
That's that wind chill, baby.
the wind chill.
Oh,
Just like Rel has no chill.
has no chill.
Always
Oh, the
looking for-
single
Ooh.
hit?
And Danbi looked for I think that was supposed to be an up smash afterwards.
Oh, my goodness. What a weave from Danbi to get around that down smash. And again, recognizing the down smash really doesn't hit below as he doesn't have the distance, does he? Great catch from Rel. He
Yep.
did have the distance, but he had to maneuver himself in a very specific way to actually catch Danbi there.
Wait, that's
Is he
a
gone?
Oh. See, I'm telling you.
No, you're
that
right.
air-
He
that-
definitely would have lived the other
That
one.
drift is so crazy.
That drift is insane.
I love that the difference between these two
that-
having the same edge guard sequence.
Yeah.
And then basically like seeing the difference between it, right? Where Danbi, very orthodox, goes out there with the nairs and just kind of does lather, rinse, repeat. Where Rel's like, I'm hitting you with a forward air, I want this to end now.
Yeah.
And then it does.
That is the difference between the patience and the if you want something done, get it done yourself kind of attitude that Rel brings to the table.
Yeah, and that honestly, I'm starting to see that really plays into his movement a lot,
Yeah.
right? Where I feel like if he's moving, he's generally like either full sending towards you or away from you. Like he's committing whenever he's moving, right? And there's
Right.
not a whole lot of ambiguity, and that's one of Yoshi's strongest suits is to be very ambiguous with his movement because of that
That's
air
true.
drift.
Now, to be fair, it does also lend very well to full steam ahead or full speed behind. As we see, full steam ahead playing very well into Rello's favor there.
Rel went to the ledge and said,
Yeah.
let me get a sniff of that.
Okay. So it's not like you blew your nose into it.
It's, maybe I just got some congestion because it's cold outside, as I said.
A little bit of them seasonal allergies.
Seasonal allergies. I don't even feel allergies right now. It's just a little stopped up.
It's just seasonal. Seasonal, no allergies.
I'm just having a seasonal kind of day.
Yeah.
That's it. Ooh, dash away.
Oh, Danbi trying to hit Rel with the Rel.
I was
Rel
about to
answered
say.
with the Rel.
You can't do that. That's Rel's. That's
That's
Rel's
his.
thing. You can't hit Rel with the Rel.
No, you can't do it.
Oh, yep. Okay. Wow.
We might see a little bit of yoinking. No yoinking.
Danbi is the yoinker. Oh!
Just below. Danbi is very far behind. It must be stated. We
Yeah,
are
especially in
not
the
gonna
Yoshi Ditto of all things.
Okay, but Yoshi does have access to a lot of high damage moves that can turn this around pretty quick.
High damage single moves and certainly some combos, but I think in the Ditto, right, it's so hard to make up that damage quickly.
It can't. Yeah, quickly for sure.
Yeah.
Luckily for Danbi,
There's no
he's
luck.
dead.
Yeah.
He's.
He's dead. There is no luck to be had.
no luck to win. They got me Lucky Charms.
Doesn't it suck when you're like, well, and luckily for this player, and then there's just nothing that's lucky for
Yeah.
him. Luckily he's got a third game.
Yeah,
There
luckily
you
he's
go.
got their game. Luckily for this guy who is being flung to the left side of the screen, straight into the blast zone.
He is being
Ooh, lucky he lasted that long, am I right, fellas?
tossed into the wall like a whoa, wet paper
Oh.
towel.
Okay, I feel like this is a Rel has tried this a million times, and now he's going for something new kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Really, very clearly, the Yoshi is capable, as you could have, as you saw. He just won the last game. I wonder if it's also maybe like he feels more comfortable with no plats as Doc here.
Well, yeah, because then you don't have Yoshi being able to run away from you
Can't
as
camp.
effectively, right?
Can't
Like,
camp.
Yoshi can stay in the air for a while, but what goes up eventually has to come down when there aren't any platforms.
Yeah, this matchup with platforms, Yoshi is just insufferable as Dr. Mario, I think. But without plats?
Without plats, my dog.
Yeah, I mean, right now, looking a little
Look
bit
at
like
Dr. Phil.
Dr. Thunder.
Look at that little doctor. Oh,
No, Dr. Thunder's look better.
my doc, Mr. Pibb. my doc doesn't even have
Doesn't
a
even have a
doctorate.
doctorate.
He's just a guy.
He's close enough.
Rel,
My dog took a psychology class in high school.
my doc is not even a PhD. Oh! My doc stopped at the master's degree.
Looking like Danbi is the one with the doctorate.
My doc drowning in soup wounds.
My doc is. So Joe, please.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Wait a second. Rel's doc Turks and Scrubs? Perhaps? This is what I want to see. I want to see Rel sticking up close to Danbi, and I want him playing reactively, right? There's a lot of unpredictability when it comes to Yoshi. We've talked about this. Yes, I like to see him playing up close and personal. Let Danbi commit to something, and Doc, here's one thing that Doc does really well that a lot of characters can't do is cover Yoshi when he crosses you up. Right?
Yeah.
He's got the up B, the down B, and back airs out of shields. Oh, you got the double jump armor. That would have killed if not for the armor.
Right, and we've seen that happen early, like very start of the set. Immediately saw that come out. You knew it was going to come into play. Doc has to work so hard, and double jump armor just makes him work so much harder. Because no Pele.
What does Danbi have to fear if he burns his double jump? Doc can't chase him up there.
Right, and he's definitely not going to chase that full air drift away. He is slow. But if he gets this one clean hit, could take this down to the last Doc. Doc has no trouble with the damage output.
Oh, that was like a Samus combo.
Yeah.
The jab one into something nice.
Nice. Little spicy.
Oh, I see that roll just giving up the center stage is so scary in that.
Oh, yeah, you trade with the down air.
Been there.
Man.
My Doc deep in the depths of depression.
My Doc looking like the doctor from Jurassic Park. Got eaten alive by dinosaurs.
And Yoshi is the clever girl.
Yeah.